Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make apple crisp. To make the apple crisp, you're going to need about 5 to 6 tart apples. You're going to need some lemon juice or lime juice to keep the apples from turning brown. You need some sugar and some cinnamon. You're going to need some oatmeal for the topping, as well as some flour, brown sugar, and some butter, which is melting in the microwave. But first, it's easiest if you have an apple peeler, and all you have to do is put the apples on here, and then spin this, and it peels it, and slices it, and cores it for you, all in one simple step. Then you just pull the apple off, you slice it in half, and you place it in your pan. And you're going to do this for all 6 apples. It's best to use apples that are a little more tart for this, because then once you add the sugar and everything, they just taste so delicious. So again, we just pull it right off the end, slice it in half, and then we have smaller slices of apples because it slices them nice and thin for us. So we keep doing this, and your pan should be, depends on the size of your pan, but it should be about half full with apples. My pan is fairly small, so we may not need to use as many apples. A 9x9 pan, but you can use any size that you want. We've used a 9x13, even a sheet pan works well too, and you just put it a little thinner on there. So here, this is my 4th apple, and my pan's not quite covered on the bottom, so I'm going to do a few more because I like extra apples in mine. The best part about this recipe is you can adjust it however you want according to how you like it. If you like more apples, you can add more apples. If you like more topping, you can make a double batch of topping as well. So here, now my pan seems pretty full. You can probably be good with that. I have 1 extra apple here though, so I might as well just toss it in. These are Red Delicious apples, and they aren't going to cook as nice as the first ones that were Granny Smith's. The Red Delicious are a little bit softer, so they might get a little mushy in after they are baked. It's better to use a tart apple that's a little bit firmer, so they don't get mushy after you bake them. So after this, then we are going to put some lemon juice on these apples. I have lime juice, same thing. We need about a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of lime juice just to keep the apples from turning brown. So our next step is adding sugar. What we do here is we take the sugar. We need between 1/4 and 1/2 cup. This here is 1/2 cup, so we just measure that out. We're just going to sprinkle it right onto the apples and make sure that we cover all of them. And make sure we get all the way into the corners. Otherwise, some apples will be really sweet and some will be really sour. There, all of my apples are covered, so I'm just going to put back to the part I didn't use. And then next, we are going to add some cinnamon. And again, we're just going to cover all of the apples with cinnamon. Make sure we get, again, all the way to the corners. I really like cinnamon, so I add a little extra, so it should look about like this. After this, we're going to start mixing the topping. For the topping, we need a half of a cup of oatmeal. I'm going to add a little extra. And then we also need a half a cup of flour. As well as a half a cup of brown sugar. It's about all I have left in here, so I think we can just add the whole thing. Again, the best part about this recipe is you can modify a little bit as needed. The next thing we need is butter, which I already have melted. And we're just going to pour this into here, and then that's it. And then all we have to do is mix them up together. As you're mixing it, it should be a little bit drier, but yet moist enough for it to all stick together. As long as the butter is melted all the way, it should stick everything together. As you can see, everything is stuck together in here pretty nicely, but yet it's still a little bit crumbly. So next, I am just going to take this, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over and just kind of break it up and cover up all of the apples. I usually like a little extra topping on mine, but this will do perfect. And there we go. I'm going to stick this in the oven, and I'm going to bake it for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Because when you bake it slower, it cooks, it just all meshes together so much better. So when you're done, after it's done baking, your final product should look about like this. So, there we go. That is how you make apple crisp. I know it's fall, and everyone loves apple crisp during the fall. At least we do here in our family. Thank you very much for watching.